In the currency quadrant, taking a look at the March British pound, which resumed its rally today by having a small rally. This overall rally has been interrupted by a two-session drop day before yesterday and yesterday. Yesterday, the British pound completed its second consecutive session lower. Still, it was only the second session lower in the previous 8. Today, we rallied small, confirming that the two-day streak would end. And since the recent low close on February 29th, the pound is up 1.54%. And since the 2024 low close, the pound is now up 2.15%. On a weekly basis, the British pound is working on its second down week in the last 3, but it has recovered 0.5% from the low print for the week. The high today, 128.09, the low, 127.75. We finished the New York session up a little bit more than 1/10%. We had some UK economic data yesterday, and it came in pretty mixed. I shouldn't say yesterday, it was really early this morning. GDP for the UK came in as expected, but UK construction output year over year was up 0.7%, which was higher than expected and much better than last month's minus 3.2%. But industrial production came in lower at plus 0.5%. So that's sort of the mix that I'm talking about. Then you look at what happened in the US. US interest rates rose. So we're talking about between 2 and 3 basis points across the curve, with the 2-year up 3 basis points, the 5-year up 2, and the 10-year up 2, and the 30-year up 3. That kind of left the dollar a little bit stronger, but it didn't really rise against the pound. As a matter of fact, against many of the majors, the dollar was slightly lower. The Fed Watch tool now has only 3 rate cuts priced in for the US versus the 7 that they had in at the end or the middle of last year. So looking at it from that perspective, the pound is gaining strength against the dollar, while the dollar is really in flux, not knowing what direction the Fed's going to go in. So again, a little bit of strength today, resuming its rally, but nothing overly exciting in the pound today.